Welcome out to Caesars Superdome. I'm Brooke Kirchhofer alongside Doug Mouton, and the strong finish the Saints talked all week about that they wanted to finish off the season strong did not happen. They suffer their 10th loss, even more disappointing the way it ended. Will Lutz's field goal is missed, his second missed field goal of the game, and then the Panthers drive down and kick a winning field goal to seal the victory for the Panthers. Just really disappointing for this group, right?
Yeah, look, Brooke, they've been talking about finishing strong for the last 4 weeks, so It's been a month of sort of building towards this. And I hate to say it, you win 3 straight, you need the 4th one to have that strong finish. But you know what? Maybe ending like this is better. Maybe now you see your flaws more clearly. Look, this offense has not been good enough all year in a lot of ways, and it was a terrible offensive performance. And that does point to you need to make large changes on offense. We certainly expect a coordinator change on offense. And if you win, it almost sort of puts a Band-Aid on it. This kind of performance sort of exposes your wounds, and you can see them clearly.
Right, and we did see some bright spots. Of course, Tyrann Mathieu, that signing turned out to be a little bit better than expected. Than if we talked in the middle of the season. He finishes with an interception, as well as Daniel Sorensen, 2 interceptions on the year. But as you mentioned, a lot of changes have to be made this offseason. Of course, there's a lot of unrestricted free agents. We got to talk to David Onyemata in the locker room. Doug, what do you think is going to be the biggest change as far as roster moving forward?
Well, look, I would say, to me, the biggest change is that I would hope and expect that they won't go out and spend a lot of money. They did it last year even with Marcus May. I would expect this is an offseason where they have to get sort of financially balanced again, where they have to stop giving out big contracts. You saw they made the move with Mike Thomas to sort of cut ties with him for now. So I expect this to be an offseason where you sort of get back to zero. David Onyemata might have played his best game of the year, and I do think of the Saints' unrestricted free agents, he might be the one that commands the most money on the open market. And for that reason, I would not expect him to be back, even though he said he would like to come back and he's enjoyed his time here. I wouldn't expect that to happen. Saints are going to have to make a lot of financial decisions, but I think this will be the offseason of conservative financial decisions.